Bigfoot? Oh. Okay.
I was telling you how you slice your watermelon.
Which one's like more robust or bigger between Sailor Park and
Sailor Park.
Is it?
Sailor Park's a lot bigger. See me eating, right?
What's that? I'm sorry.
You can edit that out, right?
Yep, I can edit anything out. Sometimes I might have to take your head off and put it on my body just because you're more handsome than I am.
Don't give him a big head.
Tell you.
I can shrink the head too in editing. Good stuff.
Popular, this, pineapple habanero, apple butter, peach jam, cherry, strawberry, blackberry's a good
They're all
show.
pretty popular.
They're all pretty popular.
Well, nice to meet you, sir. Barney Fife, you already got me sold on the shirt. Because real men, can I see the bottom? I only need one bullet. What do you think about the state of the relationship between police and society to civilians these days?
It's deteriorated badly.
Okay.
Oh, you're giving samples over here. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. They're so good.
Fair warning. All I'm gonna say is if you get a sample, I'm gonna ask you how many you want to buy.
Bring your own bread and peanut butter. Free lap dances. Where do I get my lap dance? They told me I could come over here for the free lap dances. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in trouble, aren't I? Sounds like a controversial topic. Is it okay to murder vegetables?
You know, it could turn into that.
Not anybody else.
I made it for my friend who was a vegetarian who always gave my husband a hard time for eating meat.
Nice,
So I
nice.
just did it as a joke.
That's great. I love the story. Are these all crayons?
Her 7-year-old makes those.
That is so. Your 7-year-old.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And our 12-year-old makes the 3D things over there.
These? Are these made out of crayon also or
No,
something?
no, those are 3D printer.
3D print. Oh, wow. You're only like the third booth I saw using child labor. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's awesome.
They've seen me crocheting and doing, you know, all these sales, and they want to be little entrepreneurs.
And they get some of the profit, I hope.
Well, they get all
All the
for
profit.
what they sell, yeah.
So you're the slave labor. The kids have.
Did a lemonade stand with him, the little one last year, and he gave the profits to what did he put it? He made like buku money. When people heard it was he was donating it to Toys for Tots, they came back and like brought him more money.
That is so favorite booth just because of the story with the kids and the quality of what I was seeing. I thought was really, really good, and that it was all kids made. That's very cool. See that? Awesome. I just think that's awesome for kids to be so entrepreneurial.
I agree.
Wow, you have some really nice stuff. Thank you.
Solving all the problems in the world here.
Well, I must have them all then. I got the last couple problems left. I'll sell them to you if you want them.
That's all right.
Buy one, get one free today. There's 3 of you. I'll do a deal. Buy one problem, get 2 free. That'd be. I have to ask about the Veterans Park because I recently met 2 of the guys that helped put it together. One was Mr. Cox, I think I'll say, because I forget.
Yeah. I talked to you.
That was you. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
See,
that's right.
Every time I record, because I have a YouTube channel.
Bob Burke. He's one of the original members.
Okay.
And Jerry Morris, he came in shortly after.
Jerry, nice to meet y'all.
Marine Corps. That's right.
My dad was in the Navy, so I got half your back.
There you go. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Hey, thank you.
Good, how are you?
I'm good, good. Almost the best part of the day before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
And these are the cooler days. We're going from the 90s to the 80s finally. Nice meeting y'all.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping. This one, 15
15?
and 35. 15 and 35.
Very cool. Well, good luck to you. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Just curious, do you make these?
I do. Create them all.
That is awesome. The hippie unicorn. Now we're talking. And getting some content from my YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's nice to meet y'all.
This stuff is repurposed and upcycled. Everything else is handmade.
all by me, except for this. My son and daughter-in-law do that.
Do they have bread set up here and maybe cakes as well?
They're fictional stories about the realities of being a cop in an urban city. And they're all set in Cincinnati.
Were you a cop?
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Good guy, okay. Could I ask which department?
Cincinnati.
You have a short, crazy story you can tell me?
Force expert.
You're a use of force expert?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the state of the relationship between police and society, to civilians these days?
It's deteriorated badly. Actually against body cams.
Are you really? We're getting...
Saved Hamilton County $2.5 million to prosecute that case.
Wow.
So as long as you're not interfering, I've been through the...
That's not what the prosecutor...
What do they call it? First Amendment.
Auditors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been through it. My 7th book, which isn't out yet, deals with that. So police have to and don't have to do. I taught cops for 21 years.
Taught him for 21 years.
And I taught at the actually taught at the FBI Academy. I'm scared to death. It's the premier law enforcement training facility. I go in there.
No, I'm very intrigued with your conversation. I was asking some of the same as Barney Andrews. He's good to speak with. I could probably speak with. Hey, Barney, can I just get Knuckles real quick? I appreciate you, man. Honey. Do y'all make any of this, or they're really cool? That's cute dog. Got more dogs.
They're at the bottom.
That looks funny too. Okay, here's the candle booth. Oh yeah, this might be the. Look at that! Wow, that I'm glad you said that. That is so cool.
Everything either moves in some way, opens.
That was a good place to end. And we ended with the vets, and we ended with me embarrassing myself again, telling about someone I met, and he's sitting there right in front of me. But that's typical. I'm at the Delhi, Ohio Farmers Market. I believe it happens every Saturday from 9 until noon. Just want to note that I may have just spotted, is it Sasquatch? Bigfoot? I don't want to go on their property, but that's pretty unique. I've been up here several times. I never noticed that, or if I have, I've forgotten. So I think I'm actually a little early for the farmer's market. They're all still setting up, probably 15 minutes away until it opens. But I'm gonna check it out. I think I have a pretty good idea what all they sell here and stuff. Get a good tour. I think we'll go all on one side and then we'll swap over to the other side.
I just drink coffee, so I need some.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, good. And it's the best part of the day before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
And these are the colder days. We're going from the 90s to the 80s finally. Do they charge a set up here? Do you know?
$10 a market.
A market, okay.
I think Sailor Park is $10 a year.
More the crochet.
Who has the better farmer's market? Just curious.
No, I can't really tell you. I haven't been to Sailor Park.
Okay, I see them advertise on their streets and stuff a good amount.
3 minutes from here.
3 minutes from here? I'm like right in between, like I probably go to McDonald's as much as anything, and I'm like right in between the one down there and the one up here.
Oh, are you really?
So I go down there a fair amount, and then they have the park down there that's really nice.
Yes, yes, I have walked down there before.
Nice meeting y'all.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping.
Try and get a closer look at these American flags. How you doing, ma'am?
Hi. You can peruse. We're just rearranging here.
No way.
Those are neat, American flags.
Yeah, thank you.
Just curious, the one you're holding, how much is that?
This one 15.
15?
And 35. 15 and 35.
Very cool. Do y'all come up, set up a lot of Saturdays here?
This is our first
we
time.
just saw first one.
First
but
one?
If it goes well, we'll continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah, we do West Side Market too.
Where's that at?
The Civic Center. Over there in Cheviot.
Cheviot? Okay. Did you do good over there? Did they? Pretty good setup. Nice setup. Thank you. We're gonna stay on the outside and then we're looking at the inside. Too much going back and forth. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Just curious, do you make these?
I do.
Wow.
I do. Create them all.
The Halloween ones really stick out.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Those are nice. Do you mind if I ask, how do you do it? Do you have like stencils or something, or?
No, I don't I don't do the towels, these towels.
Okay.
I buy the towels, but I create everything else. This here's just flannel, these are towels, and then I have, I buy and just put it all together.
Do you like cut the material and then you do all the sewing and all that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that I do.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
And how much are one of these?
The towels up here are $7 each, or 3 for $20, and then I have smaller ones which are $5 each. I usually have them hanging, but I can't find my straps.
I'm a little early, so there's still some time to maybe they're shut. Well, thank you for sharing with me.
Thank you.
I have a YouTube channel, so I don't know if this is advertising or.
Sure.
The hippie unicorn. Now we're talking. How you doing? I'm just shopping and getting some content for my YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's nice to meet y'all. My name's Rich.
Then I'll get you a clean fork. You sure? Yeah.
Most of this stuff is repurposed and upcycled.
Okay.
Everything else is handmade, all by me, except for this. My son and daughter-in-law do that.
Very cool.
A little bit of retro stuff.
Combining a hobby with a business, huh?
There you go. Yeah.
No.
Sure.
These are actual vinyl albums that we picked up. They're scratched, or the other side doesn't work well.
I like how you made a clock with one.
Yeah, I got.
It's a good idea. Do you all set up here most Saturdays, or?
All Saturdays, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go
Unless
to
it's
other
storming.
other farmers markets as well?
No.
No, just
No,
Delhi.
Yeah, we
Okay.
haven't done that this year. We do
Okay.
the harvest festival and stuff like that.
And the Sailor Park, what is that?
That's the harvest festival.
And the Hootenanny.
Which one's like more robust or bigger between Sailor Park and
Sailor
Delhi?
Park.
Is it?
Sailor Park's a lot bigger.
They seem like they have a pretty active community with that center, whatever it is, that big park down there.
Yeah.
They definitely advertise a lot
Yeah, that
to get people out there, I think.
there is a few in there.
Well, it's nice to meet you. My name is
You
Rich.
too.
Thank you for sharing.
Hitting the spot.
This place looks like they might have every jelly or jam that you want.
I saw you did that thing face over. You can edit that out with the see me eating, right?
What's that? I'm sorry.
You can edit that out.
Yep, I can edit anything out. Sometimes I might have to take your head off and put it on my body just because you're more handsome than I am.
Don't give him a big head. Tell you.
I can shrink the head too in editing. Good stuff. What's your most popular jelly or jam?
Well, there's no jellies. It's just jam.
All jams? Okay.
Most popular, this pineapple habanero, apple butter, peach jam, cherry, strawberry, blackberry's a good
They're all
stuff.
pretty popular.
They're all pretty popular.
Wow.
The apple butter's the best.
Apple butters. See, that's one that I like a lot, but I only like it sparingly. Every now and then. but it's a unique flavor.
Well, keep the lid clean and the lip of the jar to last
Okay,
a lot longer.
good stuff.
You know?
Are you Terrence then?
Huh?
Are you Terrence? Who's Terrence?
Titi.
That's you.
That's me.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Yep.
Rich Gages. Whoops, sorry about that.
All right.
You have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
So a couple people that go here set up at Sailor Park as well, it sounds like. Hi, how are you all doing today?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. So they have bread set up here and maybe cakes as well. Let's see if we can get in. I'll go over here. Just thank you very much. I just ate, or I would probably be talking more about the cakes. Wouldn't blame McDonald's. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. This piece pretty neat. That's very cool. Do you make your pieces here?
She does.
She does. Awesome. She gets the proceeds. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she does.
I'm not prying. I'm just kidding.
She says, I just dropped this.
I think that's awesome. I see kids when I leave my street sometimes, they set up the little lemonade stand.
Yeah.
And I just think that's awesome for kids to be so entrepreneurial.
I agree, definitely.
Got the Oak Hills one. They have some cute earrings here. Wow, yeah, some really nice stuff. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, sir? Barney Fife, you already got me sold on the shirt. Because real men, can I see the bottom? I only need one bullet. Is that what that says? One bullet, yep. That's great. I do police accountability, so I'm gonna remember that and maybe use it. Oh, you write books? Yep, that's you.
That's me. They're fictional stories about the realities of being a cop in an urban city. And they're all set in Cincinnati.
Were you a cop?
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Good guy, okay. Could I ask which department?
Cincinnati.
Okay, I'm sorry, you probably just said those things. I have sometimes I don't pick up everything.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
They explain, the first one actually has the Delhi skirt game.
The first book?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a story to it, and it explains what the real standards are for police use of force.
You have a short, crazy story you can tell me?
Force expert.
You're a use of force expert?
Yes, sir. You know what that means, don't you?
I have my own understanding.
Briefcase, and I will travel more than 50 miles.
You have a briefcase and you're traveling more than 50 miles?
That makes you an expert.
Wow, okay.
But my character in the first book is involved in a real, the shooting's real. It occurred up in College Hill. But he's charged federally with a civil rights violation, which carries life in prison.
What do you think about the state of the relationship between police and society, to civilians these days?
It's deteriorated badly.
You think that falls more because of the citizens or more because of the police? A little bit of shared?
I think it's more misunderstanding. You watch a video on television of an incite. The video is a true and exact depiction, an accurate depiction of exactly and only what the lens saw, not necessarily the event.
Interesting.
And I'll give you a perfect example. Joe Burrow throws a pass to Jamar Chase, who makes a one-handed catch on the sideline. The official standing 10 feet away rules he only got 1 foot in bounds. Is an incomplete pass. You will now see 7 videos from CBS. 4 of them are inconclusive. 2 of them, it appears he only got 1 foot in bounds. The 7th one, when they slow it down, shows his other foot move 2 blades of grass. It breeds 2 questions. 1, could the official see 2 blades of grass move from 10 feet away? 2, were 6 cameras wrong? They don't have right and wrong capabilities.
Right, right.
They showed exactly what that lens saw, not the actual event.
Very interesting. Yeah, very true. Very true. I'm big with cameras and the truth and documenting. I'm actually going to court.
I'm actually against body cams.
Are you really? We're against body cams. Wow. Wouldn't you want another perspective to that?
Reason.
Yeah, but that's true with human as well. And it sounds like even in your scenario, it was a body cam that brought us to the, or not, it was a camera angle that brought us to the truth, even in your scenario.
When you slowed it down,
yep.
The human mind cannot slow down. It works in real time, not tenths of a second.
Yep. That's why I like the cam, because you can slow it down and get to the truth.
The truth according to, but the question is the truth according to what?
Well, in the case of the camera,
what did the cop see, and what did the cop perceive? That's the reality.
Well, that's from the perspective of the cop, though.
If I'm reaching in my bag, am I reaching to scratch my ass, or am I reaching for a gun? You guess wrong, you don't go home.
If I told you that I just reached for my back, and you're watching me and I didn't reach for my back, but if I have video evidence that where you can analyze that, we can kind of show from an unedited perspective.
I'm not gonna argue that point.
But you get rid of body cams. I appreciate that perspective.
I mean, because they're not. They don't necessarily show the event. And I'll give you a Cincinnati case. Since the University of Cincinnati cop shoots and kills a guy in a car when the guy tries to drive away. First and foremost, the kid is an idiot. The cop is an idiot. You don't reach into a car to turn the car.
Okay.
Because when you do that, your forearm gets stuck when he drives away, and you go down the road with the cop.
Not fun.
And there was a guy by the name of Kevin Poe. Jesus, getting missed up. Kevin was dragged down Coleraine Avenue, fell off the car, and died.
Wow.
When he was hit by a car. Kevin Crayon, thank you. You don't reach into a car.
No, yeah, I could see that.
The question is, when the moron started the car and put the car in drive, the cop didn't do that. As soon as he felt pressure against his forearm from the steering column, his life is in imminent danger. And in fact, Joe Dieters had orders to shoot on sight on me because I ate him alive. He tried the kid, the 28-year-old cop, twice. He lost both times. He got hung juries both times. In the first case, the verdict was 10-1 to acquit, and one didn't vote. In the second, it was 11-1, and he didn't try him the third time. It cost the taxpayers of Hamilton County $2.5 million to prosecute that case.
Wow.
To lose.
To get to where.
To lose.
To get to where it should have been in the first place. The guy is found innocent, right?
No, it was 2 hung juries. 10-1 vote not guilty. 11-2. It has to be.
Okay, 2 hung juries.
It has to be a unanimous verdict. In the second case, it was 11-1, and they didn't try him the third.
That was Joe Dieters?
Yeah.
Do you know, is he related to Bill Dieters?
Not that I know of. He's related to. He's married to a Hamilton County judge. Hamilton County appellate judge's daughter.
It's a nice synergy there, huh? I do government accountability, and
I don't have a problem with government. Accountability.
And one of the reasons to recently take me to court, which I voluntarily withdrew at the end, was because I was video recording from a public traditional sidewalk.
And as long as you're not interfering, I've been through the...
That's not what the prosecutor said, though.
I've been through the... What do they call it? First Amendment.
Auditors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been through my 7th book, which isn't out, deals with that subject.
Okay.
Specifically. It'll be coming out. It's just not out yet.
I take your card.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That looks like my picture too.
It does.
My website's
It does. Yep. Yeah. Only difference other than clothing is like the glasses. You look a lot the same.
Well, I got more of a... You get old and you draw...
Yeah, I see you had it shaved for the picture, huh?
You get old.
Was that a book signing?
Cantankerous.
Was that a book signing where you got that
Yes.
picture? Yeah, okay.
In Columbus. But each one's a different set of eyes. They follow different career paths. The old recruit opens with the Fifth Third Bank mass shooting. What I tell people you do, you buy the books.
Buy the books, read
You
them.
describe each one to a different person. You take them home, you read one, you put it in the box, and you say, Mary, whatever. It's not regifting it. It was never intended for you. But if you want to understand the dynamics of what police have to and don't have to do, it's in the first book.
First book. What was the highest? Were you an officer, like a road patrol?
I taught cops for 21 years.
Taught them for 21 years.
And I taught at the actually taught at the FBI Academy in Quantico. I
Awesome.
walked into a classroom and said, ladies and gentlemen, there's the story of the first book. There's the story of the first book. I walked into a classroom and said, ladies and gentlemen, you think you're intimidated? I'm scared to death. It's the premier law enforcement training facility in the world. Every police chief, major police chief in the country sit in the student chairs for 16 weeks for what's called the National Academy. There are very few get on the other side of that podium. That's intimidation.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna get in the rest of the market.
Woman. Read where my thumb is. But you know, if you want to understand what the realities are, that was one of the purposes of writing.
Yeah.
I wanted them to be easy to read, so they're in big print for us older folks. I wanted them to be fast-paced because people get bored easily.
Yep.
And I wanted them to be informative.
Oh yeah, nice.
So they will teach you what the real world requirements are. The United States Supreme Court.
Sure. How has this gone for you here at this event?
Honey, these are all a roll of the dice.
I mean, I
they
do
really
different
are.
events. I'm just
Yeah,
curious, and I'm local.
I
in
think I've
Nephi.
sold 5 books in one of these, but that's a 3-hour tour.
Right.
That's the most I've sold.
All right.
But
Did you try the Kroger's thing?
no. The reason is I've got 6 books. I have to pay them to put each book in their PO, in their point of sale system.
Well, if you want to sell all
If you want to
6
sell
books,
it, yeah.
I mean, if you could go in there. I'm
I
sorry.
can go in there.
No, I'm very intrigued with your conversation. I was asking some of the same things.
Sell one.
So if you could go in there and sell one, do you put like something that, just a suggestion when you do your next reprints, put all your other titles on the back of your book. That way, if you sell them that
They
one
are,
and
dear.
you link, okay, well, I just
No, that's my second book. I didn't have anything to put behind it.
Well, I'm just.
In fact, it says it's the second of 3, and now that's 6, and the 7th one will be out.
So it's Barney Andrews. He's good to speak with. I could probably speak with him for hours.
I believe me. I
As an author to author, I'm just trying to give you some words of encouragement.
We all need to support each other.
That just tells me I'm doing it right.
Hey, Barney, can I just get Knuckles real quick? I appreciate you, man. I hope to see you around.
That tells me I'm doing it right.
Guys, looks like got some jams and jellies and
Blueberry jalapeno.
Oh, you're giving samples over here. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. And they're so good. Fair warning. All I'm going to say is if you get a sample, I'm going to ask you how many you want to buy.
Bring your own bread and peanut butter. What are these called? Are these onions or?
These are onions, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I have these and those.
Okay.
Oh, he's got the fan set up too. You tell that this guy's probably done this a couple times. Looks like he might be from a actual business. Maybe runs a small farm. Those are pretty big there. That's nice. Okay, we're going to the inside loop.
Yeah, she feels.
Honey. Hi. Wonder if that's her name as well. How y'all doing? Good morning. Can I just do a little quick tour of your site here?
I'm sorry?
I just want to do a quick tour of your site.
Okay, go right ahead.
Can I ask, do y'all make any of this, or?
I make it all, yes.
You make it all, okay, wow. Well, that's really cool. Kindness is free. Sprinkled everywhere. I bet that looks neat. Is that it lit inside, right?
It's glass.
Glass?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a drink thing. For a minute, I thought you put a candle in the
You
bottom.
could. You just take the lid off. You sure could.
Wow, you did good work. It looks really good. Forever's blessed. Free lap dances. Where do I get my lap dance? Fluffy, not fat. I love it. Professional bagger. I may be doing some bagging here soon, trying to raise money for some folks. Care for the snacks. That is cute.
Okay.
Stay-at-home dog mom. Have a good day. Thank you. How are you doing? They told me I could come over here for the free lap dances. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in trouble, aren't I? It's all coming back to that booth. Those are really cool looking.
Thank you.
That's nice. Be stronger than your excuses. Have a good day. Thank you. I think after this I'm gonna drop the lap dance line.
What are your kinds of breads?
Cute dog, cute dog. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's not too bad out yet, huh?
No, not yet. You know, when you take it down though, by noon it'll be scored.
yeah.
But it's been in the 90s, but I think it's only going in the 80s today.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Anything
A little better.
lowers it.
Do y'all have a store somewhere online or something as well? No?
I mean,
You sell at markets mostly?
yeah.
Okay.
Mainly. I'm on TikTok and
TikTok? If they go on TikTok, do you sell from there then?
I can take orders or whatever
Awesome.
from here. I'm also on what else? Instagram.
She just posted
I just put stuff out there. I
on
don't like
social media.
not like really a business, but I make whatever anybody needs me to make.
What's the adoption certificate?
For the loaf cats, 2 loaf cats up there.
Okay, that's these.
No, below, right? Those.
Yeah,
They
loaf
come with.
cats.
Wow, okay.
I give them a certificate.
That's cool. Well, thank you for sharing. You have a very good day.
You too, thank you.
Got more dogs up here. Does that say Thor or custom designs?
Yeah, they're on. Yeah, there's also some dangle rainbow ones too. If you're more into dangles, they're at the bottom. Oh, sorry,
That
turn
looks
together.
funny to me.
Very bottom. Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Murderers, huh?
Vegetables.
Sounds like a controversial topic. Is it okay to murder vegetables?
You know, it could turn into that.
I made it for my friend who was a vegetarian who always gave my husband a hard time for eating meat.
Nice,
So I
nice.
just did it as a joke.
That's great. I love the story behind it. Is the name of the business
Yeah.
Thor?
Yeah, Thor Defiance.
Okay.
Oh, are these sounded? Yes. Yes. Would you like a little bag for them, or are you gonna put them right in?
I'm gonna put them in.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. They're
Perfect.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, here's the candle booth. Very cool. Oh yeah, they smell good. Got headbands. If I came to shop today, I'd probably get a headband. Are you up here every week or more than today?
About every other week.
Every other week or so. Very cool. You have a good day. Thank you. So that may be the smartest booth. She looks like she actually works while she's sitting. That might be the first one I saw. And more food. We're gonna hurry by this one before I get myself in trouble with all those snacks.
Oh, really?
How are y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are these all crayons?
Her 7-year-old makes those.
That is so, your 7-year-old.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And our 12-year-old makes the 3D things over there.
These?
Mm-hmm.
Are these made out of crayon also or something?
No, those are 3D printer.
3D print. Oh, wow. 12-year-olds doing 3D printer stuff then. Does
She programs the computer.
does her own designs and stuff? That is really cool. Love it.
And then Grandma does the crocheting.
You're only like the third booth I saw using child labor. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's awesome.
They've seen me crocheting and doing, you know, all these sales, and they want to be little entrepreneurs.
That is so cool.
The 7-year-old is, I mean, he was just amazing making his crayons.
The detail is so... And they get some of the profit, I hope?
Well, they get all
All the
for
profit.
what they sell, yeah.
So you're the slave labor. The kids have outsmarted you. Well, they have some real talent, attention to detail and all that good stuff. That's
I
awesome.
think it's really cute they want to make stuff too.
On a summer bucket list to make crayons.
That's where they learn their values. When I leave my street, sometimes they set up the lemonade stand, and I always try and stop and buy. Even if I don't need it, I'll give them a little something. But
We did a lemonade stand with him, a little one last year, and he gave the profits to Toys for Tots. And what people, I mean, he made like buku money. When people heard it was that he was donating it to Toys for Tots, they came back and like brought him more money.
that is so awesome.
So cute.
Well, it was nice to meet both of you. My name's Rich, by the way. Good luck. What is it?
Patty.
Patty? Awesome. That might be my favorite booth just because of the story with the kids and the quality of what I was seeing. I thought was really, really good. And that it was all kids made. That was awesome. Got the little skeleton guys. Fidget rings. That's pretty cool, huh? little toy he's got. It's pretty neat. How you doing, sir? Good. I have a YouTube channel. I'm just doing a little tour of the place. Squeeze by you here for a sec. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys.
That's the sign, buddy.
Oh, dragons. I'm kind of into dragons. Those octopuses are pretty cool looking too. This might be the trippy booth. Got some cool stuff with these samurai.
The toadstools, if you unscrew them, they have frogs inside.
They have frogs inside.
The toadstools come with your toads.
Look at that. Wow, I'm glad you said that. That is so cool.
Everything either moves in some way, opens, or glows in the dark.
Moves, opens, or glows in the dark.
Those are too big for me.
Thank you, that's cool. You have some really cool stuff too. I'm not big into the skeleton stuff myself, but
No, this is for the shirts.
Oh, you got it.
The sheet, I mean the hat.
I work at the bank.
That was 10.
Right.
Oh, you got 2, okay.
And then I got 2 sets of tickets.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
We're doing
all right. Solving all the problems of the world here.
Well, I must have them all then. I got the last couple problems left. I'll sell them to you if you want them.
That's all right.
Buy one, get one free today. There's 3 of you. I'll do you a deal. Buy one problem, get 2 free. That'd be 1 for each of you.
There we go.
I have to ask about the Veterans Park because I recently met 2 of the guys that helped put it together. One was Mr. Cox, I think I'll say, because I forget his first name. The other gentleman, I can't remember, but
yeah, I talked to you.
That was you. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
See,
that's right.
Every time I record, because I have a YouTube channel, I embarrass myself.
Yeah.
But I don't recognize the other one. But good to meet you again.
Bob. He's one of the original members.
Okay.
And Jerry Morris, he came in shortly after.
Jerry, nice to meet y'all.
Marine Corps, Navy.
Okay.
Yeah, watch this guy here. So that's why we got 2 Marines.
That's right.
It's not swampy here.
My dad was in the Navy, so I got half your back.
There you go.
Andy's up on the plaque up here, so I appreciate y'all putting that together. See if you can help me remember the other guy I met. I met him down at La Rose's. He had a wife. They were adorable. She was a little bit shorter. Looked like, I'm not good with it, but she may have been some type of Asian, I'll say. And super nice guy. I hold a sign sometimes that says God bless the homeless vets, and I just hold it on the street and stuff.
So he came up shortly after we were painting.
Right.
He saw you down at the corner, I guess.
Right.
I saw you or someone else?
No, me. We were painting.
We were working on the memorial. Let's see what I go over to do. I guess we were painting.
Yeah. We were putting the lids on.
Have you been up there since we painted? All we got to do is take the other one off.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you.
He's working with the lid.
Yeah, that's all done.
Yeah.
All I got to do is take the lid off of the search for the names, and we got to paint that top. Well, everything else is painted, and I gotta make that page the last page with the door names.
You familiar with that?
No, what is it?
It's a little restaurant over on Crookshank.
I'm familiar with Roosters, but not the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a new card. It's a fundraiser for us. $10 for the card, and at the bottom of that card, you'll see you get $5 off, $5 off.
Oh, it pays itself back real quick.
Yeah, it pays itself back. You go 2 times, you got your money back, and it's a fundraiser for us.
Nice to meet you all, and 3 more times I'll probably recognize you.
Okay.
Do y'all just by chance, I noticed one of the veteran associations, there's a graveyard behind here. Sometimes they put the flags up on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Do y'all do that, or is that another one?
We went all
American
over,
Legion?
We went all over that cemetery to find a veteran, and I don't think there's any veterans planted there.
Wow. Some of them are hard to read, some of them headstones.
Yeah.
American Legion puts them over at St. Joseph Cemetery.
Yeah.
American
They
Legion
put up
houses
3,000 flags at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Good morning.
Thanks, fellas. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think that's the whole farmer's market. I've done did it. That was a good place to end. And we ended with the vets. And we ended with me embarrassing myself again. Telling about someone I met. And he's sitting there right in front of me. But that's typical Rich right there. I got some gardening to do today myself. So I'm headed home to do that before it gets too hot.